It's summer, finally. You may spend the season on the area's beaches. I spend it in the area's restaurants. And this summer, there are a ton of new places to try. And although many of you may not believe I'm the man about town I claim to be, I have been making my way down the list. And some of the creative minds behind 3 new places I've spent time at so far, they recently joined me. Nick Varano is co-owner of Fratelli at Encore Boston Harbor, where he got drinks with my radio co-host on opening night and will be eating there late next week. He also obviously owns 7 Strega restaurants, including Strip by Strega. Nick, it's good to see you.
Nice to see you, Jim.
James Beard, award-winning chef Karen Akunowicz is owner of Fox and the Knife, South Boston, which I've been to twice since it opened in February. She's former executive chef at Myers & Chang. Good to see you, Karen.
Good to see you, Jim.
Tony Maws is another James Beard award-winning guy, owner of Craigie Burger at the Time Out Market in the Fenway just opened, where I've managed to try all 3 burgers on the menu. He also owns Craigie on Main, of course, and Kirkland Tap and Trotter. It's great to see you, Tony. Thanks so much for being here. When you guys were coming, I realized you're all 3 breaking new ground. Personally, you are. So let's start with that. Nick, with you, we all know the Strega Empire. We all know that kind of thing, but it's a little bit different opening a restaurant. You're right off the casino floor. What is that, and how different is that as a business experience?
I tell you, it's been overwhelming. It is a little bit different. One of the big things is in our restaurant, you can't have anyone under the age of 21. And then family members. I mean, no one under the age of 21 because we're on the casino floor.
Oh, interesting.
But the experience has been amazing. I mean, the team there has done an incredible job, and partnering up with them has been
How'd you get
a little
selected?
bit different.
I assume there was competition for the whatever 15 spots or whatever.
Right.
What was that about?
So we got fortunate enough to be selected and partner up with WinCorp and the Encore team, and feel truly blessed, Frank DiPasquale and I.
Right, you're Fratello.
Fratello, brothers in Italian.
Excuse me, your brother.
In Italian, Fratello.
Okay, I did as well as I can. So, Karen, everybody knows, I mean, mostly from Myers & Chang, even though you've been in a million kind of places. Isn't it terrifying when you've worked for other people and all of a sudden doing your own deal like these guys are?
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely scary. It was scary until the day we opened. The night before we opened, I sat down at a banquet and I cried. I sobbed. I was like, this is so stupid. This menu is stupid. Everything is stupid. Tony Maws is going to come in and he's going to laugh at me and, and all the things. And the minute we opened the doors and the people came in the door, I said, oh, I know how to do this. Running the restaurant, being in the restaurant, that's what I know how to do.
Really disappears.
It really did. The minute people walked in, it kind of... I was able to let go of a lot of that because then the autopilot kicks in.
Okay, so you, in addition to 1,000 things, are the master of the burger. We all know that. But one of the complaints I'm sure you get, 18 and done.
Right.
At Craigie and
Craigie
Main. You got to get in. You have to share them with people. So what went into the decision? I hate the sharing. I really hate it. This is totally true.
We don't want you to share.
I once shared a burger with 5 other people at Craigie on Main because we wanted it so bad.
You made a deal with 5?
No, it was the 18th burger. We had no choice. So you decided to remove the cap, go higher volume, essentially at an upscale food court. I don't mean that disparaging. I actually love this new deal. How was that decision made? Why did you decide to do that?
A couple different reasons. One, it's still 18 at Craigie on Main. I don't want to give anybody the wrong impression. They still line up at 5 o'clock, and I thank my stars every day. But the thing about Time Out and Craigie Burgers, we wanted to... I have 2 terrific partners, Nick Zappia from the Blue Room and Blue Room, and Michael Leviton from What's Area 4 and Lumiere. And we've been talking for a little while about finding a way to do this, whatever you want to call this thing, called like fast casual, right? But with real food. Not make any compromises. Real meat, real bun, everything's homemade, that kind of thing. And when Time Out came calling, it seemed like we were checking all the boxes to be able to see if this model would work, because you look around and there's a lot of ways to get food quickly, and we're not really thrilled about them. We think we can do a better job. We think we can do something where you can look at your loved one or your kid and say, like, this is actually not only delicious, but good for you, and it's the Craigie
smiling
burger.
at you. I don't want you to think I'm laughing at you. I'm smiling because I'm thinking, we probably had 100 restaurateurs here in the years I've been here. You're the first person to have cooked your product at WGBH. It was like just unbelievable. In any case, can we get on the list? What would you bring here? That I know. I mean, that's pretty obvious.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious.
What's this stuff?
So this here, you got stuffed zucchini flowers.
Do you mind if I take a bite while
Please
you're talking?
do, yeah. Stuffed with goat cheese. Right, something that's we did a lot from the menu from the Amalfi region in Italy, and zucchini is really big in the Amalfi Coast.
By the way,
do zucchini
Fratello,
chips.
That's how you say. Fratello. No, Fratello is brother.
Brother, right? Fratelli's brother is plural.
I just want to make sure you get it right. Go ahead.
So the zucchini chips in the middle, a little aioli.
No, I'm just trying to help you
He's on
out.
Italiano.
Okay, whatever.
When in Rome.
Now, what is this thing that's bigger than my head? What is this?
Veal chop Milanese.
Now, before we went on the air, you said, I know you're trying to embarrass me.
Yes, a little bit.
You say you pick it up. You don't pick it up to eat it.
I mean, I would.
I would.
Can I?
You pick it, of course. You pick it up with the bone. You take a bone.
I pick a bone and I take a
That's it,
bite.
just go. What's the difference?
Okay.
Man, Jay, take a bite. Nice. Now that's great TV
Oh,
right there, right?
Yeah, we're all going to pass it around.
What is that thing I'm eating
It's
there?
a veal Milanese. It's a veal chop with some parmigiano, some arugula, some tomato. This is so
That's my
cool.
jam.
I don't care what you think. What do you two guys think?
I mean, if I got this in a restaurant, I'd be psyched.
I'd be thrilled.
Jim, can I
Can
say
you fan it
something?
back, please? Well,
Absolutely.
what are you saying?
I want to say something because I've never been in the back of a kitchen cooking.
Thank you.
I truly feel honored being on the same set with you guys because I see what
stop.
my goes. I'm dead serious. I'm more the front of the house. I want to shake hands, kiss, baby, make everybody feel special that walks in my door.
Do you even know how
And
to
I
cook?
no clue.
And you've never had a drink in your whole
Never
life?
had a drink my whole life and don't know how to cook.
Okay, so this I've had in your restaurant. Explain to
done with
people
you.
what this thing is.
So this is our focaccia stuffed with taleggio, rosemary focaccia stuffed with taleggio, a little mozzarella for that cheese pull factor.
It's very healthy, too,
It's
by the way.
incredibly healthy.
Oh.
It's actually in the summer, calories don't count.
Really
Did you know
healthy.
that?
Yeah, I
Or-
do. Okay, go ahead.
But it's a
Oh
little
my
bit like a take on
God.
focaccia di Recco, which is a cheese stuffed
What
focaccia.
was this thing? I'm sorry to speak on mouth.
The antipasti section of our menu. Yeah, please. Fagioli romani with a little grilled Romano beans, cherry pepper vinaigrette.
You know what you didn't bring
basil.
that is so... What's a Caesar broccoli?
Oh, I was going to bring that, but you had it already. I brought you something
Just
new.
explain what it is.
So it's a grilled broccoli Caesar salad. It's an Italian restaurant. It draws mostly from Emilia-Romagna, where I lived and worked as a pasta maker for a year. But there's a few things that for me are like, I'm from New Jersey. Anywhere you go, any red sauce restaurant you go to, you have a Caesar salad. And I know Caesar salad's from Mexico, and Mexico's the shit.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's true.
Jersey and Italy have a lot in common, so I think that makes...
But
makes
for me, you go in anywhere, and there's this is my little nod
Okay.
to my hometown and where I'm from, a Caesar salad, but it's grilled broccoli. It has a miso colatura
Insane.
dressing on it,
I knew
some
that.
migas
I didn't know that.
for breadcrumbs.
Okay. You mind if I talk to him now? Okay. But, by the way, that is... What did you think of that?
Her stuff's for real.
That is...
But we knew that already.
Okay.
We knew that already.
Now, I tried all three burgers.
Yeah, well-
Explain what the three types are.
All right, so this is what we call the OG because
what-
it's based on what we do at Craigie, the original. So it's 3 different cuts of meat and a terrific grind, real meat, Northeast Family Farms,
Yeah.
Adams cheddar, lettuce, onion. We make our ketchup. It's a bun that we collaborated with the good folks at Iggy's. It's our pickle recipe, celery root slaw. It's awesome. We have 2 other burgers, all with the same patty. We have one called the Special. By the way, you got to see that. Like our burgers are medium rare.
Yeah, it's
Just
beautiful.
for the record,
I was going to
they're
ask you
supposed to
about
be.
that,
saw
by the way.
that as
Can
soon
you
as
get
we
a
got
shot of
in.
this thing?
That's supposed to be that way. Some people are like, they've never had a burger
Can I
that way
tell you
because they're
something?
used
I
to
don't
getting.
like them when they look
Jim,
like
can I
that,
get a
and it's
bite?
fabulous.
Well, that's-
it's
So here's
fabulous.
the thing: real meat. It's
Let's see
called
what Nick
steak,
thinks.
right? And you have your
No.
steak medium rare. But when it's not real meat and it's like this little thing, like they don't want you to know what's in it. So
Are
that's
you
why you
nervous
cook
when
it.
he's tasting this thing, or no? Are you confident enough that you? What do you think?
It's a delicious burger. Yeah, right.
Karen, don't be mind your
Listen.
business. It's got nothing to do with you. Eat your stuff.
So wait,
Mind your business.
yeah, try
Wait,
this.
Tony, what are you saying?
So this is the special, which this is our special sauce, but it's a kimchi Russian dressing.
Yeah.
So this one comes with Swiss on
I
the
had
burger
that.
and
I
that.
had that, yeah.
And this is kind of nuts.
What is that?
This is our burnt bread steak sauce.
I didn't have that. Okay,
Yeah,
I'll try
so this
that
is
in a
with these seared umami onions and the burnt bread steak
And
sauce.
that's
our
homemade ketchup then,
That's a
yeah.
steak burger, and this is the homemade
Can
ketchup.
I don't want to do a downer because this has been a lot of fun. Is the restaurant? I mean, when you look at you guys and the success you've had, a layperson would say the restaurant industry is incredibly healthy. But are there concerns? I mean, employees unemployment is low. 5,000 people hired by Encore Boston. Quickly down the line, what's the greatest concern you have about the industry in 2019?
Yeah, I mean, staffing there's lots of them. To be honest, there's a lot of things that are not unhealthy just in terms of the lifestyle of the restaurant, but unhealthy as a business model. Restaurants are, I think, in real danger.
How about you?
Absolutely. We were just talking about this before. We're always got, I think every one of us would say staffing to start with, but cost of living is going up, cost of rent is going up. Our staff can't afford to live in the city near the restaurants that are open, so what are we going to do?
And what's your biggest concern there, Nick?
Absolutely staffing. You know, I believe in loyalty and treating everybody with respect, especially my staff, and I've been so lucky, 100%.
Thank you.
And so lucky.
No, I'm sorry. I don't mean to take away from something. And now I have grease on my hand, but can I thank you and congratulations. Karen, thank you. And Nick, see you Thursday night.
Thank you,
Thanks
sir.
so
See you
much.
Thursday night.
There they are. Tony Maws. This is horrible. I mean, horrible that I'm talking about now. Karen Akunowicz and Nick Varano. Thank you all.